Okay, so back here, she's teaching you two different things. First of all, this is the Digiline. It's like a little text communication thing you have that pops up randomly here and there. You're basically communicating with the Digimon you have on your farms. You answer basically you answer their questions. They ask a question, you'll get a prize. They'll tell you they found something. Different characters will give you different responses here. Nothing too bad. If you're playing on the PS4, you're actually going to hit your touchpad, like click it, and it'll bring it up. If you're playing on the PSP Vita, I think it's the Vita that this came out on, you're actually going to actually touch the little icon when it pops up. Alright, so now we're in our first little area back. You recognize this area from the first video. This is the area we came through the first time. It's teaching you how to register the Digimon. In your DigiGuide, I'll show you that I have a full PDF filled out, as well as it's basically teaching you conversion and DigiConvert like I taught you the first time. So we're gonna go ahead and just beat up on these little Digimon, carry on our journey. This won't start getting tough until maybe about chapter 3. That's when things start to get a little shifty. So what Kurumi was telling us was basically what I told you before. We're going down here to collect parts for our bodies, so we put a digital self out there, and that's what all these are. Each one of these is a force encounter, so you will fight as you touch them, and each battle is meant to teach you the battle system and how it works. Virus beats data, data beats vaccine, vaccine beats virus. Dash is no relation. Good affinity, double damage, bad affinity, half damage. Alright, and then you have the elements: light beats dark, dark beats light, electric beats wind, wind beats earth, earth beats electric. Just use your Pokemon logic here. And, you know, it should be simple enough for you to figure out. So as you can see, I just did a good affinity move, and that allowed it to do it. And I'm about to do a bad affinity move, and it did half damage. That's basically all it was teaching you in that little pop-up screen. Everybody basically just leveled up. That's what just happened there. Alright, so as well as there being forced encounters, there's your random encounters on this game. Even though I can crack that wall, that guy would not let me past him because that's a future story point. So we're not even going to bother going that way. We're just going to keep going this way up. Alright, now let's teach you about abnormal effects. This poison bit, which turns you to a little 8-bit Digivice thing. A Digimon that can only do attack. You can't do any special skills. You have paralyzed. You have confused. You have attract, and I believe that's it. Oh, there you go. You have sleep. You have stun, and then bug. If it reverses the type affinity, which is really frustrating if you're fighting. Spoiler alert: the 7 Deadly Sin Digimon, because they love to change it up. So they be super to you, and you're no longer super to them. So they could basically do one hit move and wipe out your whole team. And I gotta tell you that those fights were probably the DLC fights were probably the most frustrating out of all these fights. What I'm doing now is a chain attack. If your camaraderie of the Digimon raised to a certain point, They all decide to attack at one time and increase the rates of them doing combo attacks. I.e., if it's a regular attack, they'll attack twice. If it's a skill attack, like a special skill or super skill, it'll increase the damage. If it is a support skill, it will double the status effect. For example, if you raise your speed, instead of for 3 turns, it will be for 4. So that's how that usually works. This part right here is it's really basic. You're just going through the whole. This is basically teaching you how to do a dungeon. This is basically what's happening right now. So, see, sometimes they reply back to you after you reply to them, so you need to check up on them sometimes. And the last part is back here. So, there is 2 treasure chests, so we're going to get those. If you're looking at the map up there, the glowing rectangle right there means there's item there. So, and then once it loses its color and it comes off the map. So that's how that works. Do our last forced encounter here. It's teaching you the same thing I just taught you about the cross combo. And then see it increases the amount of change, increases the amount received, heal up increases the amount you recover. Damage up, increase the damage. Chain up, increase the amount of hit. Basically, it's telling you everything I told you. You can see the camaraderie part in the profile screen, and when you bring up the menu and look at the Digimon, the cam will give you a percentage, and that's the camaraderie. You raise the camaraderie for each battle they go. There's items that you could get that help speed up their camaraderie. There's also, if they're on the farm, you can also give them meat from the Digi store, from the farm store, and that also raises their camaraderie as well. So after we accomplish this, and ta-da, we got our body back. Woo! Look at that. I mean, it's not your real body, but hey, you know. What can you do? She basically just said, just use this one right here. And you can't use it because it's broken. So she didn't know that. It's basically to tell you you're going back the way you came, and you're going to go through the whole dungeon again. And this gives you a chance to make your Digimon stronger. I'm not gonna grind on screen. I probably should have got the items that actually let you get more experience as you go and just gave it to everybody. But those are hard to get because they're they're not rare, but they're uncommon builds that you build on the Digifarm. So when I get a chance, I will off-screen grind, and then I will bring you back right where we left off at. So after we get back to the office, because that's where we're going right now actually. When we get back to the office, there will be a cutscene, and from the cutscene, it will be more story. So that's where I'll leave you guys at today. So after this next cutscene, I appreciate you guys for watching. And then if I don't speak to you after I cut off, I'm sorry, but sometimes my mic works and sometimes it don't. And depending on how I mess around with it, it's weird. Technology is great when it wants to work. So we're going to exit, and then we're going to have a cutscene. Enjoy. Well, not yet anyway. There we go.
無事に戻ってこれたじゃないか。当然の帰結、推測通りの結果だが。しかし、よくよく現実離れした能力だ。物理法則に律儀に従っているのは 物質生命体としての本能的な恐怖によるものかな。
邪魔するよ、京ちゃん。
相変わらず物音一つ立てませんね、おじさん。
おっとすまん、またやっちまったか。
それとその呼び方もいい加減改めてもらえませんか。
京ちゃんこそいい加減諦めてくれないかい。いくつになっても
それでいつからそこに？どこまで話を聞きました？
今来たところだが、なんかまずい。ああ、先客がいたのか。すまんすまん。依頼話の最中だったのか。
いえ、この子は依頼人ではありますが、少し毛色の異なる存在でして。
ほう、では何者だい？
今はまだ何者でもない、そんなところです。紹介しておこう。こちらは又吉刑事。父の代からの付き合いでね、旧知の仲だ。信頼もしている。電脳犯罪を専門に追う本庁好きのエリート部署の刑事だよ。
見かけによらずと思っただろう。ま、実際のところ見かけ通りのはみ出し者だ。でなきゃ探偵ってのはうさんくさい連中とつるんだりしないさ。おっと、失言失言。
それで何か事件ですか？依頼でしたらどうぞ。ソファ。今美味しいコーヒーを入れて。
いや、いい。今日は依頼じゃない。コーヒーはいいよ。エデン症候群の件で少し気になる技を見
what you
る
gonna
して
find
ね。
is she makes really bad
京ちゃんも
coffee,
興味があるんじゃないかな。
seaweed coffee.
聞
That's
かせていただきましょう
disgusting.
か。
Sorry, I just had to say something for that.
Hmm?
この子なら大丈夫ですよ、おじさん。実はエデンに絡む特殊な関係者です。それにある種のスペシャリストになりうる素質があります。話を聞かせておくべきでしょう。
そうか。京ちゃんのお墨付きなら問題ない。話ってのはエデン症候群患者を隔離している例の特別病棟の噂だよ。おっと、未来の専門家さんにはエデン症候
お願いします。
エデン症候群ってのは、エデンを利用中のユーザーが突然意識不明になり、年々患者数は増えているが、原因、治療法、症状、セントラル病院には
Okay, so I'm gonna speed this up because I'm confident you guys can read better than they're talking, and I don't feel like sitting here all day for this. So, sorry if you didn't catch it. I'll explain it after the cutscene's over.
が妙に情報統制が厳しくてな。患者の家族も立ち、上白のイメージダウンになるのを恐れて事実を隠蔽しているんじゃないかなんて噂もある。今回の件も噂の息を出ない類ではある。近くセントラル病院の背後が動き出しそうだ。
背後？上白エンタープライズですね。
ああ、セントラル病院は上白の息がかかっている。エデン発症患者の増加、症状の重篤化傾向、それらが明らかになりつつある今、上白九段の病院で人の出入りが激しくなっている。特別、これは何かある。
ようやくですね。
あ
あやはりコーヒーを入れてきますよ。
おっと、そろそろ署に戻らないと。悪いが乾杯はまたの機会。君、京ちゃんの入れたコーヒーには気をつけろ。俺はいつか京ちゃんのコーヒーを鑑識に回す日が来るんじゃん。そいつはシャレになんねえな。
See, even he knows about this nasty coffee. It's disgusting. I'm trying not to cuss, but it's literally disgusting.